You know, where the fuck Dub at, man? Where the fuck he go?
Here I am, you looking for me?
Yo ass is fine. That got Dub, and I'm back with another video. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Deuce from the Me and my big bro. Yeah, fuck this milk. He said he gonna teach me how to wrestle, man. I'm gonna win the belt.
Cause I'm back for ya.
The boy Dub Deuce in the building.
Shit. Are you ready?
Alright, when you hear the beam, that means I'm in launch control.
Okay. Holy shit. Brembro's in there. Stinger. Yeah. Y'all go follow my boy on YouTube and IG. You gonna dress it up with some wheels?
Yeah, that is a possibility because right now they selling at a high price. So I can pretty much sell the car for what it's worth and come out on top and flip that into a Porsche.
Oh wow.
My buddy put the idea in my head, so I'm about to get the crunching numbers and see can I find me a used Porsche right around the $40,000–$45,000 range.
Okay.
Because if I can get the trade-in value like others are getting at high 30s, mid 30s, that'll kill a lot of my equity, and I can be in a Porsche for $15,000.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's a cheap payment a month. And I can stretch that for 3 years to make it even cheaper, depending on the year of the Porsche. And that'll be a big jump.
Definitely. So tell us about it.
It's a 2019 Kia Stinger GT1. Rear-wheel drive.
Nice.
You got an all-wheel drive, but I chose rear-wheel drive for the handling and the fun. As far as my mods right now, I did custom intakes, Eibach lowering springs, and a BMS diff brace. Then I went from the factory tires to the General G-Max RS tires. So that's pretty much it for now. And the emblem swap.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's hot right there. See, I was looking over on the other side, so you got the Brembros. So you can't go wrong with them. Definitely can't go wrong with the Brembos.
Let's check it out on the inside, and then we'll pull out.
Okay. Okay, I like that screen in there. Was it panoramic?
Yeah. You can hop in and let you drive.
Okay. Alright guys, we're gonna check this out. I'll see you in a minute.
How long y'all been doing YouTube?
A couple years. We just got monetized not too long ago.
Also can't really see it, but there's move lighting along there. Go ahead and creep on out.
Y'all been making money on some YouTube?
Yeah.
Either way, it don't matter which way we go out.
Yes, we just changed the tires on that one. As you can see, they brand new.
Yeah.
But that's one thing. It's like being in Ohio, you forget how hot it is down here.
Seatbelt.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna chime all day. Also, I got the dry wire package. So once you get on a like a bigger road, they got a line on the outside, it'll actually pick up the road and start to help you steer.
Oh, okay. I think the Trackhawk does that too.
Yeah. You make it right.
Which way we going?
Another right.
Okay.
I don't know which way it brought you in.
Well, I came in this way.
Okay. You be cranking up that green egg smoker. That be smelling so good.
Racing too?
Yeah, I do what they call autocross.
Oh, okay.
Which is a race against the clock on a normally a cone course set up in a wide open parking lot. And they break it down by class of cars.
Okay.
And then certain mods can bump you out of the class or whatnot. Or you know, if you just do too many mods, you get end up put up into a higher class. Make a left. That'll take us towards the interstate. I do that, and I've also done.
Did it cut off?
Yeah, it's the stop start feature.
Oh.
Yeah, it does stop start for gas saving.
Gotcha.
But
freak me out real quick.
Yeah, you can. That's the. They have to. When they made the car, they made it so it have to be on at all times. That's so to hit the rated miles per gallon that they advertise. Some people made ways to cut it off, but I hit the button every time. You want to give it a little gas? Yeah.
Oh shit!
Oh, that's just the turbos you hear spool up.
I heard that turbo. I like that
turbo added on too.
You know, it's factory twin turbo.
Okay.
You said that wine was nice though.
Yeah, I play with the gears so you can hear it a little more.
Okay.
We go straight across, straight and up under the bridge. We got blind spot monitoring. Yeah, that window hard to see out of. Take a look, getting used to it. Ain't big at all. I find myself having to lean up in the seat and lean back to get the different angles to see out of it. Yeah, anytime you see that green A right there in RPM, it's on.
Oh, okay.
In a little while, it's gonna crank back up on its own.
Okay.
If I run the AC, if I had the AC on full, then it'll stay on, or the heat on full, it'll stay on.
Okay.
Like certain, you know, like certain conditions have to be met for it to stay on all the time. But yeah, man, I know Ohio is normally getting cool around this time.
Cool. It's definitely getting cooler. You said I've been up there so long. You know what I'm saying? I done got used to it, so now I sweat like crazy when I'm down here. It's like crazy.
Yeah, man, we had got down into the 50s a couple of nights. I had to actually turn on the heat in the house.
Wow, we already doing that up in Ohio.
I went from having the AC on, and then all of a sudden the AC not coming on for a week or two, and oh man, we got to turn on the heat for the first time in the house.
Right.
Got all the, you know, the smell from the heat not being on, cause the
it's all dusty and like,
yeah.
like,
then some
like it's burning off almost.
Yeah, nobody had lived in the house for 200 and something days.
Wow.
So the better part of a year when we got it. So yeah, we was right at 200 days. I think it was like 100 and something, maybe 200. I forgot the amount of days. It might have been 200 by the time we closed on it fully.
Okay.
So it had been unoccupied for a while.
You turn it towards me. And you can actually flip the screen up that way you can see what you're shooting.
Oh yeah, I'm just looking out the back to see what I'm shooting.
But yeah, man, like you let me check out the car so far. I'm liking this one. I like the steering wheel. It's got the flat bottom on the steering wheel. You keep saying if you had the automatic stop start. I like that. This screen is bananas.
I got XM radio set up. What else? We got heated and cool. Get a little gas so you can feel it.
Boy, did y'all hear that?
Roll up the window so make sure they heard it. Alright, we'll wait till we get on the interstate. Once it,
y'all know I'm used to driving the truck, so I'm not no speed racer. Don't expect me to do no crazy shit out here.
yeah, just once you get in it, just stay in and keep it to the flow for about 2 seconds.
Alright.
That'll be 2-3 seconds. I think that'll give you a good enough feel of it.
Alright.
Yeah, you can hit it from right here.
Shit. Fucking take off.
He ain't stay all the way in there, y'all.
Hell no, I'm telling you, I'm not a race car driver, dude.
I'm trying to get him to put it down in there.
Shit. Alright, we over 100 now, you nigga.
Yeah.
God damn.
I put him in sport mode, y'all. He ain't catch the change.
Hell to the Lord.
I ain't bad for a kid.
Nah, not at all. I definitely say if you can, go get you one of these. If you said, I like it.
Yeah, if you want something that's sporty and can fit the family, he's well over 6 feet. You still got room back there. My other buddy from work, he's 5'9", 5'10". He has room back there, and it's a hatchback, so you got plenty of room to travel and keep you know, luggage and things. That's one of the reasons why me and my wife chose the car, because our other 2 cars are exactly the same, which is a coupe, and there's no room in there. Even just a 3-4 day trip, we were struggling to get all our luggage in there for the trip. So it was having to put luggage in the trunk and the back seats. And one of the we can get out right here. And one of the trips that I always took yearly was up to the mountains, and I would always take my toolbox because it was a car trip with other car people, and if anything went wrong, we had tools and didn't have to search around for tools.
Right, that's smart.
And that came in handy more than once, maybe like 3 times. Get in that lane, make a left. So it was just always smart for me to bring the tools. I never had to use it on my car, but 2 of my friends' cars and a stranger's car one time. So that came in handy.
Definitely.
And yeah, get over into the closer left lane, and that'll put us back on the interstate.
Okay. Fucking turbo.
Yeah, when they come in, it make the majority of its torque right around 1200 to 2K RPM. So that's why it puts you back in the seat so fast. It tapers off as it goes up, but once I possibly put a tune on here, if I keep it that long, and it's definitely gonna be a lot faster. Yeah, like now if you got on, you'll run past them before they knew what was going on.
Yeah. Got it up to 90 on the on-ramp.
It's one of the reasons why I try to keep a fast car. It makes driving to me a whole lot safer, because when people go to doing asshole things, I can normally move and outmaneuver them and I accelerate them and get away from them. That's the way I drive. I drive very, very offensively. I know it's different, but for him, because he drives a truck and you can't get out your own way and nose.
No.
So you kind of at the mercy. But I always give leeway to truckers, because with him being a trucker, I know how it is. From watching them, and both of my older brothers are truck drivers. So from riding in the truck with them and, you know, following them places in the truck to drop it off and be able to lead the truck places, I've seen what people do. So it gave me a newfound respect for the profession. and I try to pass on that courtesy anytime I'm around a trucker.
We definitely appreciate it, because it is no joke. Dude, we're dealing with it, you're saying, we're fully loaded, we're 80,000 pounds, and we're about 70 feet worth of vehicle. So, just know that we do not stop on the dime. You know what I'm saying? He's got these Brembos on here. We have air brakes, and it takes a little harder to stop.
And that's a lot of weight to stop.
Yes. Like at 55 miles an hour, it's going to take you roughly 3 football fields to come to a complete stop.
Everybody, I'm pretty sure everybody know how many football, well, how long is 3 football fields. One is long enough for you to walk. With most people, we know it by walking that. Just imagine 3 of them.
Yeah. I've seen it to where, like, I've been around other drivers and they come off the clutch too quickly at a stoplight, tear the whole back end of a car.
Yeah, I almost seen a guy do that the other day. He was trying to anticipate the green light, and I just see the whole car rocking because he had to stop. And then the person who was in the car in front of him kind of noticed him being jumpy, and even when it turned green, they still didn't take off. And he jumped again and had to slam on brakes because they were trying to get the accident money.
We said I'm still waiting on parts coming from GMC because McLean truck just tore up the back end of my SUV.
Man.
So we're dealing with all that nonsense.
Well, at least it wasn't Swift. Everybody know about Swift truckers.
Yes,
So
Swift.
that's just a
What's
joke.
it said? Swift is the Stevie Wonder International Freight Transport or something like that.
Never heard that one. But
Or
yeah.
see what I can fuck up today.
That's fitting for Swift.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I turn on the AC, turn it back on, turn on cool seats for you. I traded from my 18 Stinger to a 19 for a few of these extra features that I got this time around, specifically the cool seats and the limited slip differential for grip. And some in the grip driving, which is curves and things like that. So it greatly improved that aspect of the car. But me and my wife, we was just trying to get a good compromise of a good car, and versus getting a used car. Hit the same price that we was gonna be paying for this car brand new. Right. So it just led us into this, just by making smart money moves. And this car has actually kept the value, whereas the Infiniti that we wanted has plummeted in value. So we kind of made out good on this one, and if I do crunch the numbers and it come out good, I may be switching to a Porsche. So y'all heard it here first on the Deuce and Tekka. Tika, my bad. I always want to say Tekka.
Because of the
It's
rapper.
Tika. Yeah.
A few moments later.
Flybys. Alright, I'm finna demonstrate launch control to them. Yeah, I got enough room here. But we're gonna do launch control, and then I'm gonna put them in the car for a launch control.
Okay. Alright.
No.
Alright, you guys. This is pretty dope. I kinda like this car. I'm gonna have to get me one. Look at that thing right there. Shit. Whoa. Wow, guys. Y'all let me know down in the comments. Look at that thing. Look at that thing right there. Jesus. Y'all let me know down in the comment section what y'all think about this car. Alright, now. About to see what it's like from the inside.
Meanwhile.
Control and stuff like that. I'm trying to think what else. Most performance cars nowadays got the launch control.
The Genesis, they almost comparable as the Stingray.
The G70 and the Stinger is pretty much the same car. The Stinger is just a little longer.
Oh, okay.
And it's the Kia version. All right. Now,
Okay.
keep the camera on use.
Okay. Are you ready?
All right, when you hear the beam, that means I'm in launch control.
Okay. Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's something you gotta be ready for. Woo!
I think the factory 0 to 60 is damn, what is it? I think it's in the high 4-second range, so it's like 4.7. Slightly less than 5.
Jesus.
I got all traction control off now. I can't speed through this neighborhood because I don't know it as well as my old.
Right.
And we got too many animals. It's liable to run into a deer or something.
Right, then that would be all bad.
See how I feel when I got it. Still in the car. My heart just dropped. Okay.
Oh!
I ain't trying to die today, man.
It never slid or anything.
Dang, guys. Was not expecting that.
Gave him a little G-force. Gave him a little taste of G-force.
A little tape.
That was only about 0.5 worth of G, if that.
Wow.
How much G-force you use?
I've probably gotten closer to the 1G mark, but I'm tire limited. In this car, I'm limited by the tires. Now I got some tires that'll probably let me achieve it. And my wife's car, I've probably gotten close to it, very, very close. That would be the car I got the closest to it in. I've never put my race tires on this car yet.
Oh, okay.
But I probably will. Truth be told, I'm kind of lazy, and on the days that I have time to play around like that, I don't. I just take my time and enjoy the days off, and the days on the weekend that I don't, I'm usually working on somebody's car versus my own car. So I go to make money versus the leisure stuff.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I got a backup camera, and I trust it here and there, but I still like to turn around and look myself. I'm an old school type driver, and I still drive visually versus digitally.
Right. Because we losing it with all this digital stuff, man.
Tesla, even I should have took y'all out and showed it with this car, where I can take my hands off the wheel for 5 to 6 seconds at a time, and it'll just steer around corners and everything. Yeah, it's gotten to the point where you can do cruise control. Yeah, interstate ain't far. We'll do it.
A few moments later.
But I can put it on cruise control, and it'll follow the next car in front. Never pass or even get close. And it'll slow down. Let's say it coming to a traffic jam and I'm distracted or whatever. Unfortunately, we're gonna touch our phones here and there. It'll slow down and come to a complete stop all on its own.
Wow.
That's the most unnerving thing I've ever let a car do, because sometimes I feel like it just ain't gonna break. Like, it feel like it breaks too late for me sometimes, so I don't normally let it do it. But if I'm in stop and go traffic and it starts to gradually slow down and it's not rapid, I trust it and let it do its thing.
Yeah, we were talking about that, the slow down like that. I've been teaching my 16-year-old how to drive. So imagine sitting in the passenger seat with a 16-year-old that wants to be on her damn iPhone. Nah, girl, you put that damn thing down. You're not finna kill us in here.
Yeah, cause it'll get ugly quick in a car. That's something I think about it daily for when I have kids. That I know I'm gonna force my kids to know how to change the tire, change the oil, simple maintenance stuff on the car. And before they can get their license, they gotta go through autocross training.
Okay.
And some people may be thinking, well, why would you want your child to be put in an environment where they pushing the car to go fast and try to turn a corner? My response to that is, everybody thinks just because you turn the steering wheel that the car is going to turn. That is not true. That's what they call understeer. And understeer is a bad situation. And when you're unprepared and don't know what's happening, you'll be in trouble before you know it. It's too late. So I want to expose them to those situations so they'll learn and know, and it'll make them a better driver.
Definitely.
And truth be told, it made me a better driver, getting out there and testing myself. And it's safe.
And for me, what did it for me was getting my CDL. Because, like I said, if you can drive something, you can drive 70 feet worth of vehicle, you can pretty much deal with anything. But yeah, I definitely like that idea with the training you was talking about, yeah.
The autocross.
Yeah, the autocross,
I've been thinking about that, and having kids is still a year or so out the way. I believe that's a Hellcat. New wide by the Hellcat right there. That silver?
The Scat Pack, dude?
No, I see the cat on the side.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. There it is, yeah.
See the cat in the grill too.
I watched this one YouTuber by the name of CJ on 32s.
Yeah, I know about him.
He just, I guess he's supposed to be dropping a video today where he just repainted his Scat Pack, and he's got the Trackhawk, the C8, and the Red Eye. Okay, he's killing it. Yeah.
I know he started with that Camaro and put it on 32.
Because he had the one, and he sold two to CJ So Cool, 2 Camaros to CJ So Cool. He just sold him his last Challenger that he had on 34s.
Alright, I'm finna set the cruise control. I'm gonna set it to 80. We're at 79. I don't know if you can see the dash in there. Alright, let me speed it up so we can run up on this next person. And right there you're gonna see a car pop up when it senses a car. Alright, there you go, it picked up the car. Now it's about to match the speed of the car in front of me. It's gonna drive itself. So the person in front of me is doing about 80. Okay, now it's telling me to touch the wheel. I do that, and you're good to go. So it's slowing itself down and everything.
Wow.
If they're getting off, I'm gonna follow them getting off and let y'all see it.
So these cars come with like so many features these days. I mean, that's cool, man.
Okay, 9 speed back up. Let's see what it's gonna do. I wasn't able to catch him in time, so to slow up on his own.
So like, when you pull up at lights and shit like that, do like motherfuckers be like, you want to go?
Oh, I'm here now. I was gonna mess with the SS Camaro just to see. I was gonna throw it in sport mode and mess with it just to see.
Cause you said you think Kia.
A lot of people don't know what it is. They don't know it's a Kia, or they either think it's a Porsche. Panamera or Jaguar XF, since they similar shape. Some think it's Audi also, but all of them are usually wondering what it is.
Gotcha. Boy, so if you see one of these things on the road, don't do it. You probably gonna get embarrassed.
Yeah. Yeah, you need at least a SS, and you can't sleep on it. You better jump before they do, because it's gonna be a hard rundown. If you got an RT Charger or Challenger, don't try it. You need at least a 392.
Oh wow.
392, I'm pretty much neck and neck. Whoever take out first, that's who win. Mustang 5.0, you better take out first. And if you got a 6-speed, you better be a good driver. Cause if not, you're gonna lose. The newer Mustangs, it's a whole lot easier. For the 18 guys, the car people know what I'm talking about. Same thing with the Camaros, 18 Camaros, big advantage. But for the ones 6-speed, if you don't know, you slow on the shift, grain and shifting, you in trouble. I actually just ran a 2018 Mustang on my way home from work one night.
Wow.
And he's a 6-speed, and it was night and day difference. I was walking away from him. He wanted to go from a dig, couldn't keep up from a dig. He was spinning. I was putting it in launch control, launching and taking off, hooking and booking. Very efficient car for what it has. 365 horsepower at the crank.
Wow.
At the wheels, I know for a fact this one makes 340 horsepower to the wheels. They call that drivetrain loss. And 340, well, 365 to 340, it's only about 25 horsepower loss. And turning the transmission differential, which isn't bad. Some cars are worse, some are better. But it's technology that has made it better, and for a car that weighs pretty much 4,000 pounds, it's still quick.
Can y'all hear that? It's crazy.
That's an $80,000 truck right
Yeah.
there, or 90.
I think it's probably upwards of 90. If it's the fully loaded one.
Yeah. All right, this gray car, that's the sister car of this car.
Okay.
That's the Genesis G70. This
Okay.
one, the gray one. Oh, okay. It's the same motor, transmission, everything. Yeah, it got it right here. It picked up. Speed up to a cost. See, can we so I can demonstrate it slowing down for the stoplight. Alright. Yeah, it should be doing it now. It's slowing us down. It's a great way to avoid tickets too, especially when you go somewhere. Next person in front of you go to slow down because they know the area. You might not have noticed the speed sign, but if you got the cruise on, to do it. Alright, it's finna bring us to a stop. I'm not touching anything. Got a red light. And it's gonna bring us to a complete stop.
Wow.
And it takes right back off. My biggest uses for the that technology with the lane keep assist and the the cruise controllers on long distances. It just gives you that few seconds to take your hand out the wheel and flex your hands like that, and move your feet, adjust yourself in the seat. And I find that helps me stay awake and alert doing those long drives.
Right.
Pretty sure that's something you would probably love to have in the truck.
Yes, yes, and I'm pretty sure that because they're coming out, Tesla's coming out with the semis. I think they said Walmart ordered, I think 130 of them things.
Walmart got that cake.
Yeah. So we'll see what they're gonna do with that. What you call it? I was trying to go to this truck show, but with the whole Rona, it put a halt to everything. But because I wanted to go see one of those in person.
When gonna be too much if I gave you a Cardi B coronavirus.
Yeah. That shit. I mean, man.
Oh, that's nice little dog.
I just be glad when all this stuff is over, so we can go back to being around our people. We can go, you know, just get back to life, man. Just because all this lockdown stuff and using restrictions and masks and all that other nonsense. And I don't know.
It's wild.
Yeah.
It's not so bad now that you got restaurants and stuff open, but at the beginning of this, yeah, that was. And I'm not even a person who even get out much in public because of my work schedule and other things I'm doing at the house.
Right.
And it still put a slight damper on me because some of the restaurants me and my wife like to go eat at on the weekend for all the time together wasn't open.
Right.
And during this lockdown and pandemic, some of those restaurants have been lost to just financial issues.
Yeah.
So it's definitely been a big effect on, you know, just comfort things that you like to do.
They said like 40% of those restaurants and stuff will never come back. Well, no, they said 40% of the businesses will never come back.
I can believe it. It sucks. Some didn't need to come back. Some was garbage, but other ones, I hate that.
Yeah.
Especially this pizza place we had called The Brick. That was real good pizza. My buddy just gave out a sigh of disbelief.
I know, man. It hurts me tomorrow.
Man, I wish it was making Burger Week this week. I wish it was starting today. They do $5 burgers, and everybody who's participating in it, they got a burger and it's just $5 a piece. And this is restaurant wide, so not just one restaurant that's participating, it's all of them. So it's 10 to 15 restaurants around the city that are participating in it.
That's actually dope right there.
Oh, another thing, this car does have a wireless charger.
I don't know if you guys can see that. You see the lights?
Yeah, that's the ambient light. It's in the doors. Yeah, I forgot I had to turn on that. Phone charger was right there. I don't have my phone, but it's a wireless charger.
A kid.
I got the roof wrap black. This part normally is body color, but I got it wrapped. I got my buddy to finish it up yesterday.
Okay. That's hot right there.
Trying to make a little.
How long did it take?
Wrapping it, man. It took me like an hour or so to wrap.
Okay.
I got this one wrapped. This more of my race car.
Oh shit.
Oh, you good?
Say this is the race car, huh?
Yeah. This is the one with all the money in the motor and up under it.
Damn.
It's supercharged, full exhaust, long tube headers, aftermarket fuel system set up, 1,000cc injectors, custom fuel rail, fuel return system, 450 LPH fuel pump in it. 90% of every, well, all of it I've done myself by researching and learning how to install it and going out and trying it. Some stuff didn't work the first time I installed, so I just had to go back and figure out what I did wrong and reinstall.
So you did the lights too? Or is that factory?
No, factory, they just got one projector up there. My buddy started the original build on these, then he traded in his car, but he didn't want to trade it in with all the money he spent getting this far. So I traded him some factory lights for those. And I got some of the stuff done and put together, but he's still not quite done yet.
Okay.
I don't know how to do the work, and paying somebody to do the work ain't a high priority. When I'm not driving the car. Right now. So.
Damn, well that's crazy, guys. Well, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like on this video, hit that share button, share it to all your social media, to everybody, man. without further ado, I'm checking out. Say peace out, brother.
All right, man. See y'all. Thank y'all for checking us out. Coming down to Georgia with Deuce and Tika, and checking me out on One Gun Auto Garage. That's spelled WANGAN Auto Garage. That's on IG and YouTube. Check me out. I got some more car videos coming. Start a new series called a Shakedown series, and that's where I take friends' cars and I drive those and give my opinion on how they handle and move and body roll and things like that.
Okay. I like it, man. Without further ado, we out of here, man. Peace.
You know, where the fuck Dub at, man? Where the fuck he go?
Here I am. You looking for me?
Yo ass is fine. Boy, that got Dub, and I'm back with another video. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Deuce from the... Me and my big bro.
Yeah, fuck this no.
He said he gonna teach me how to wrestle, man. I'm gonna win the belt.
For your rent, yo, cause I'm back for ya.
The boy Dub Deuce in the building.